Hello there. I have a question for you. If there were cheat codes that could help you shorten the learning curve and become a better leader, would you be interested? I mean, something that could give you the leg up on getting ready for that next promotion or could help you perform even better in your current role. Well, I'm glad you're here because in today's episode, I'll share 4 very simple tips on how to be a great leader so that you'll know how to increase your odds of leadership success. So if you're interested, keep watching. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, the best place for new and emerging leaders who want help navigating challenges in the workplace. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to me, I want to wish you a very warm welcome. My name is Scott, and I'm a leadership development coach and consultant. Now, while there's not a specific cheat code to leadership success, the tips that I'm going to cover in this video will definitely put you on the path to successful leadership and increase your odds of success. Tip number 1 for how to be a great leader and increase your odds of success is to believe in yourself. To become an effective leader, you need to have massive belief in yourself and in your ability to do a good job. Each of us has tremendous gifts and abilities, and it's important for you to believe that. It doesn't matter if you're trying for a formal leadership position where you currently work, or if you already serve in a leadership role, your success in the job is largely predicated on what you believe about yourself. J.K. Rowling would never have written the successful Harry Potter series if she didn't believe in herself. And Dr. Dre would never have become a music mogul if he didn't believe in himself against all odds. What you believe that's possible for your life, that's important. Do you believe that you can get promoted? Do you believe that you can become a better leader? Do you have the ability to work on your skill development? Can you think outside the box and lead in a way that sets you apart? It's important to develop the habit of believing in yourself, and it starts with positive self-talk. What kinds of things do you say to yourself or think about yourself when no one's listening? Use your words to encourage and affirm yourself instead of putting yourself down. Simply put, if you want to advance in your career, believe that you can do it and be careful what you say about yourself to yourself. And if you're not the boss yet, it's important for you to believe that you can get promoted. Type, "I believe in myself" in the comments if you know this to be true. Tip number 2 for how to be a great leader and increase your odds of success is you need to like managing people. So I know this may seem a little odd, but let me explain what I mean. You would be surprised by the number of people in leadership positions who don't like the requirements of supervision. This doesn't mean that you need to be an extrovert in order to lead well. There are many introverts who lead effectively and manage people well. What I'm talking about is having a passion to lead others. To be a good leader, you need to be willing to interact with others regularly instead of viewing that part of your job as a nuisance or an inconvenience. Effective leadership is about inspiring others to perform at their best. This will require you to communicate, share your vision, develop goals, and manage performance to achieve outcomes. So if you're a person who avoids conflict resolution and you don't like particularly engaging with different personalities, if you're generally annoyed by everyone everywhere, a formal leadership position may not be for you. There are other ways to advance in your career without being in a management position where you have the opportunity to develop people without having them directly reporting to you. But that's another topic for another day. The key here is that a people leader position will require you to interact with others in some form or another, so it's important to develop a liking for it. Tip number 3 for how to be a great leader and increase your odds of success is that you stay ahead of the learning curve. You can do this by becoming a lifelong learner. You'll want to learn everything you can about how to become an effective leader. This means deciding or dedicating a portion of your free time to do everything possible to level up in your leadership and make good on all of your potential. If that means taking a refresher course, going to a seminar, starting a reading list, or getting a mentor, then do whatever it takes to close the skill gap and enhance your knowledge base. When you take action, however small, you'll build the habit of becoming a lifelong learner. As the saying goes, leaders are readers. Your effort will pay off in the end. You'll see the evidence of your hard work because of the positive effects that show up in your actions. Here are the benefits of staying ahead of the learning curve. A. The personal commitment over time is about the transformation of who you will become in the process. B. It will shift your perspective about how you view yourself and your leadership role in the workplace. And then there's C. It may also lead to unexpected opportunities. When you stay ahead of the learning curve, you'll start getting special insights that will create huge achievement and success for you on your job. When you learn more, you get better at what you do. Not only will your team brag about what an awesome leader you are, they'll have your back when you're not around because they admire and respect you. Thinking of your success as a long-term plan with short-term sacrifices will benefit you more and more over time. Apply yourself now to reap the rewards later. This is the pathway to greatness. Tip number 4 for how to be a great leader and increase your odds of success is to think creatively. If everything that you've tried before now to either become a better leader or to get promoted to a leadership position hasn't worked, get creative in what you think about and what you focus on. Motivational speaker and author Eric Thomas, the hip-hop preacher, calls it finding the gap. Do the same thing that others are doing, but find a different way of doing it. For example, one of the things that I love to do is read, but my busy schedule doesn't always allow me to read as much as I used to. I knew that I didn't want to stop my habit because not only is it something that I enjoy, but it's also essential to the work that I do if I want to stay mentally sharp. So I asked myself, what's another way to accomplish my goal and make the most of my time? The answer? Audiobooks. If I listened to audiobooks, then I could listen while driving or cooking or exercising, I know that would help me. Now, I know I didn't invent that, but by thinking creatively, I was able to solve my problem with very little effort and accomplish my goal. So find the gaps and fill them by becoming a creative thinker. Click the like button if you plan to fill the gap for yourself. So let's recap my top tips for how to increase your odds of success. Tip number 1, believe in yourself. Tip number 2, you need to like managing people. Tip number 3, you stay ahead of the learning curve. Tip number 4, think creatively. Now, if you've enjoyed watching this video and want to know more about me and what I do, visit my website, www.drivebycombos.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell because in my next video, I'm going to talk about how to make decisions without overthinking so that you can make decisions faster. As always, have a great week, be kind to yourself, and thank you so much for watching.